First of all, thanks a lot for playing the interactive game. I really hope you enjoyed it. After answering all the statements with either agreeing or disagreeing, it is now time to see where you stand in terms of humor and satire. And more important, to see if a line can be drawn for you. Your personal results will now be shown to you as a text instead of me presenting it, as this is more clear for you. However, I will still narrate it. So let's move into it. You see it right now.
For you, satire can be somewhat important and may help to understand certain sensitive topics in society better than before checking upon satire. However, during the game, you answered agreed for at least 3 times, which shows that several topics are either hard for you to find funny, are offensive, or are not fully reasonable. This is of course no problem at all, as satire is very personal and complex. For you, sensitive topics are not nice to observe in the way of satire, but rather nicer in other forms. For example, you should check an educational video or participate in an open discussion. A line can clearly be drawn for you, as sensitive topics are often too much for you to really enjoy. Even though satire is not very important to you and will probably not contribute to create social awareness, I would still recommend checking upon recent satire, especially in these crazy times. The reason for this is that most posts are not very sensitive and can therefore also be found amusing for persons like you. 2 really nice English sites that provide you with this sort of satire are The Union and the Beaverton. If you speak Dutch or want to improve it, you can also check out The Speld, which focuses on both national and international news and gives this a funny satirical twist. Personally, I do not fully agree with your outcome of the game, as I believe that satire is important and can really help to talk about certain sensitive topics in society. For me, a line cannot be drawn in terms of satire, as I feel like everyone should always have the right to express themselves about all topics, in the form of satire. This became clear for me after doing additional research about humor and satire in the process of making this game. After discovering the rich history of satire and how broadly it is being used in modern times, I feel like satire is a special form of art, which should be cherished at all times. Satire can also be seen as a potential weapon, and in times where free speech is in danger all over the world, satire can play a bigger role than ever before. Nevertheless, I of course respect and understand people who say that there is actually a personal line, as some satirical topics can be very offensive for some people and hard to process.